No thanks. I don't need YouTube music. And then I need to go over here. I have this same problem every time. I'd have to learn it over and oh. Well, if that isn't no YouTube TV easy setup, no thanks. Oh, what's that? Okay, here I got to turn the sound down. Okay, now top chat. Okay, and then they always say that, and it's never true. Okay, now TikTok install. I don't want to install no TikTok. Okay, now I think Clint Hedges. Well, hello, Clint. Clint, are you a crafter? Do you like crafting? I know some guys that can craft even better than I can. Hi, Johanna. I'm glad to see you guys here. And yes, you do. What kind of crafting do you do, Clint? What's your favorite? What's your favorite crafting so far of 2019? Oh, you sew. Okay. Do you have a YouTube channel? Hi, Sybil. It is very good to see you. Oh, and you crochet as well? That is awesome, Clint. That's awesome. So you like textiles and fibers. Gosh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I do love to crochet as well. I don't crochet as much, and I don't sew as much as I used to either. Now most of my sewing is in crafts. So, and I like to use loom knitting. I started, with the looms and making loom knitting. I can knit a little, with those pointy objects, but I don't. I'm not really good at that. I mean, I could make a scarf, mile long, with them pointy things. But hi, Sassy. My goodness sakes, yes. You do have a YouTube? Oh, I'm gonna have to subscribe. I can't do it on my telephone for some reason, which is where I'm watching the chat is on my telephone. And but afterwards I can always go back and then I can I can do that. I can subscribe. Hi, Karen, and happy new year to you as well. So far our new year has been wonderful. Yes. Oh my goodness. It's good to see everybody here. It is just absolutely good. Um, I didn't know if I was going to get home in time. Not my hubster. I didn't take my husband nowhere, but my daughter and I, we went out scooter pooting around. You ever just go scooter pooting? We went out to lunch at a restaurant we'd never been to, but it was a family owned restaurant, and it was nice. We Hi, Pat Sweeney. Pat's sending me notes. She said oh, hi, Aaron. Pat always reminds me to turn off my autofocus. Well, you know what? I didn't do that. So let me see. I'll do that now. Let me see. I think I will anyway. I will turn off my autofocus because it does give us a little trouble at times. So I'll go like this right here, and then I will go like this here, and then I'll turn this off. And then it's done. Thank you, Pat, for reminding me. She always reminds me about that because I never remember. So there we go. Yes, I got my haircut. My daughter got her haircut. Um, and we got some short hair. My daughter has never had short hair. She was born with long hair, and she's got long, thick, naturally curly hair. She's beautiful. Her hair is beautiful. Well, she's beautiful, of course, but her hair is beautiful. And she just said, I am tired of wadding it up on top of my head. And so she said, I am going to get it cut. And Lord of mercy, she got it cut, and I love it. I said, gosh, you look so professional. Unicorns. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't put no makeup on. Oh, let me see if I can show you my hair. If I turn this camera, I'm upside down. Let me see. Yeah, I'm upside down. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can go like this. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. And let me see if I can go around like, no, it doesn't go around that way. Maybe it can go around. Just a minute. Let me see. I'm trying to see if, oh, this is what no, this is what I can do. Okay, this way. Wait a minute. Then I can't get up. Oh, it's still kind of hard to see me. Not that you want, but see, it's really short. It's really short, but I like it. I, God, I'm going bald or something. I gotta paint the top of my skull. But see, it is short. I've never had it go quite this short, but I think I'm gonna like it. I need to put a little makeup on and some blush on there and put some. See, I was watching this girl one day, and she was showing how to put it. I just remembered I didn't put my teeth in again. I had top teeth though, so that's enough. Um, but um, but yeah, I was watching this girl, and she was showing how to put makeup on, and like she put like darker stuff down here, and then lighter concealer stuff up here, and then she started putting eyeshadow on, and she put like a darker color in here, and then a lighter color here, and then a mid color over here, and then she put something under here, and she was really doing a good job. And I thought, man, I ought to try that one. See my garbage can? I got a big garbage can. I have a big garbage can in my room here because I have a lot of garbage. Not garbage, but trash. I get a lot of trash. Gosh, now let's see who's all here. Catherine McLaughlin is here. Hi, how are you? River is here. Barbara Ferris is here. I see Gail. And of course, Sassy. Squeeze the rainbows out of you. Not going bald, huh? Okay, good. Good. Fashionista. I look younger? Oh, good. That is wonderful. And there's Anita. Okay, I'm looking. I'm scrolling on my telly dong ding dong. My telly ding dong. And so, yes, so my dot, and there's Pearl Manhattan. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness, Barbara Ferris. And there's Mandy. This is good to see all of you. Yep, that hair is short. I'm gonna like this. I think they did a fine job. I think they did a fine job. So anyhow, now if I put this camera back down this way, then everything now is going to be upside down. But I want it right side upwards. I want it right side upwards, so I'm going to turn this again. So I think this is how I did that before. So I turn this and go like this. There we go. That looks good.
I'm taking my old flabby butt to bed.
You're taking your flabby butt to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. He's taking his flabby butt to bed. Okay. Okay, and I'll be in there in a couple of hours. Don't be letting nobody in on my side of the bed.
No, never.
Okay, all right.
You never sleep on your side of the bed.
Okay, all right. Well, Sammy can though. Okay, all right. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. I love the new hair. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, now let's see. Pat says, "Hi, Queen Unicorn, aka my Minnesota sister. Love your new haircut. Hope everyone has fun tonight. I will be watching while I do my treatment. I'm getting ready to get hooked up. Behave. I'm watching you all." She goes 3 days a week for her treatments. And so, but it keeps her going. It keeps her going. So all of you that pray, you always keep her in your prayers because I just love her. And she's got um health issues, but she's taking care. They don't bring her down though. You don't hear her complain at all. She's just amazing. She amazes me. So yes. And so what I'm doing tonight is I am working on pages that go into my journals. And and I'm working on pages that go into my journals. I think it was last Thursday that I showed you, or on a video that I showed you how I make my cloth covers. I mean, my little Scrappy Doo covers. See, here's one that I'm working on. I kind of got behind a little bit in my work because I had my great grandchildren were here. And oh my gosh, they were wonderful. They left now yesterday to go back home up there to Alabama. They drove down. They live up north of Birmingham. And they drove as far as our house, which is like Central Florida, and they dropped off the babies, and then they drove, well, the babies, one of the babies is 6 years old and one of them is 22 months old. She'll be 2 on Valentine's Day. But so we got the children. We was like babysitting grandparents. I was the great grandparents and my daughter was the grandparent. And then they stayed the night, but then they left the next morning for a 5-hour drive to go to Miami because my grandson, especially, he is a Alabama Crimson Tide uh, fan. I mean, like a fan. He knows everything about every Alabama player, or even not just Alabama. I mean, he's a sports fanatic. But anyway, he knows a lot. But they were so happy to be able to go to the game in Miami. So we had the children, and I'm telling you, we were blessed with such a wonderful 4 days they were here, 4 days, 3 nights, and that was absolutely wonderful. And so that was although they come after Christmas, it was still our Christmas. So that was wonderful. Now my other daughter, another daughter, she's leaving in the morning to go to Georgia with her son and her brother and sister-in-law and niece. And they're going to someplace up in like North Georgia to spend 3 days in a barrel cabin. And so, oh no, Johanna, I hope nothing's burning. Oh goodness. And so yes, that's where they're leaving. So I have their dog for while they're gone. But this is the covers I make on my journals. There is one of the covers, and this is all fabric. But now the actual pages that go into my journal, I ring bind them. Yeah, you're a moderator, Tracy. If your name is Blue, then you are a moderator. Oh, I do not like hearing about people dying, especially around the holidays. That's a sad thing. Yes, and when you are a moderator like that, then it is very good that you can um, expel people from, if you see, you being a moderator, Tracy, if you see somebody in the chat that is a troll, which you can tell they're a troll if they use some horrible language. And then you can go click on their name, and then 3 dots will show up, and it'll, where you can click on remove. So you can remove that person. So that's why I chose a few ladies to be, a few of my subscribers to be moderators, so that, and I picked people who are usually here anyway, and so that, but you don't have to be here to be a you don't have to be here, because you've got yeah, Sassy's not a troll, but you've got that, you're able to do that, then you can get rid of. I really should get a few more moderators too, because I'm going to be having more live streams starting on the 7th. I'm going to be having more live streams because I'm going to do my ATC addiction. And so I might have to choose a few more moderators, because really yeah, some use really ugly language, and then we just get rid of them because we don't want them people. And so it's how you can just kind of block them. Sometimes they are so bad that you have to report them to YouTube, and we don't like that. Oh, Johanna Stevens, did you put your hand up? I can give you a wrench. I can't do it tonight, but I have to do it after. I have to do that after I go back over the thingy majig. The thingy majig. So I can do that too. If you had your hand raised up, I will. I gotta write that down. Do you know some people can write and talk at the same time? That's about the only thing. My hair, you want to, I just turned the camera back around. Here, you want to sit upside down? Here, see, this is upside down. This is my upside down haircut. This is how short it is. I like it, with the bangs like this, and then just down, like this. I like that. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to see because I got the camera upside down. But, thank you, Kathleen. Okay, so, oh, good. Pat just said that Johanna will be a good moderator. And Johanna, yes, you are oftentimes in the live stream, so that would be good. That would be very good. So, but what I'm doing is, what I do here now is I go so much like I work on a assembly line. So I've got a few covers going, and then I have got a lot of pages that are cut, and then what I do is I take the pages and then I start adding something to it. So some of these I've already went and I stitched with the sewing machine some edges, and then I will take my this thing right here, the cinch, and then I put the holes. And see, I put holes in the sides of them. Now I'm just doing this one just to show you what I do. Put the holes. Oops, did I do that right? Yeah. Yeah. So see, then I have my holes all in, but then I won't bind them. I won't bind them until I've got all my page ready. All my pages are ready, and I have them in the order I want them. And so So yeah, that's what I do. And but I I like this here page. Okay, so it's various little spots maybe you can journal in here. And the way I journal, I would use that little place to write something. Even if it's just one little phrase, I would write something in there. But there's so many things you can do. Now, I could put, like I already put this, this lace on here. But then I have, just make things pretty. You don't even have to have, um yes, Peter, art is therapy. And now if you're going by a theme in your journal, some people like to do that and they do a theme. And I do have a couple journals going because I got one that is all frogs, and I just have got so many frogs in it. And then I have um redone some Berenstain Bears books, and I put a lot of bears. So I collect images of bears and images of frog. Well, I got enough frogs, but for those kind of books. And what was the other one? Oh, I'm doing one with fairies and I'm doing one with unicorns. And so those ones I kind of work a little here and a little there as I go along. And so this page, I might just leave it like that. See? Somebody sent me this beautiful die cut. You know what? I think Stacy did. Not sure. And then I just go to another page. I just pick another page. This one is the same way. But see, I don't put them together first and then decorate them. I decorate them and then I'll go through them, but I wouldn't put these two pages one behind the other. I would, I would, I would, yeah, you know what I would do. I would do something different. Yes, the dancing lady is pretty. Somebody sent me that. I do not have the die for that. See, ahead of time, I make a lot of, ahead of time, I'll go ahead and just sit here and make a whole bunch of pockets or, something like that. Now here I made these pockets. I just folded some book pages to make these pockets, and then I put tags already in them. So then oh, there's Laura and Lisa. Yes, it's good to see you. Oh my goodness. And so by having these already in here, some of you have purchased from me off of my Etsy store. You have purchased from me some of these packets that I have made up that's got things like this in it. And so now see, this here is a bit wide to fit on this page. So I can take this if I so choose, and I can cut this. In fact, I think I will do that. I'm going to cut this because it's a little wide for this. Because depending on what size your paper is that you make this here envelope is going to is going to dictate what size pocket that you have. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that very edge off of there, but I'm going to save that because I'm fixing to stick it somewhere. I'm going to stick it somewhere. Now, see, now I can put this on this edge, just like this. I'm going to glue where I just cut it so that makes that pocket. And that's kind of neat. I could have just folded it over to the other side too if I so chose, but I didn't so chose that. Oh, and so then what I'll do now is I'm going to glue just the edge of the pocket, not the top. And I'm going to put that on there.
Mom, pick up the phone. It's your favorite daughter calling.
It's. Do you know that's my daughter? Hang on just a second. Hang on, you guys. Hello, Tommy Sue. What's up? Yeah, everything's okay, but I'm doing my live stream right now.
Oh, crud. Okay, go back to that. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I love you too, darling. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry about that interruption, everyone. Sorry about that. Sorry. My children picked their my children picked their own ringtones on my phone. And so she put that on there, that I'm her favorite daughter. But that, I mean, that she's my favorite daughter. But then Jennifer, another daughter, she put another ringtone that's hers. But I always know who's calling. And it's pretty cool. Then if I just get the generic call, if I just get a generic call, then I just kind of say dismiss or whatever. We've got this new thing we do. If we get a telephone call and it says scam likely or sometimes they just say some weird things. Then what we do is we pick up the phone and we say hello. No, we say Sheriff's Department scam unit. How can I help you? Yeah, we sound pretty professional too. And then sometimes they'll just hang up, or sometimes if it really is somebody we know, they'll say, how do I see this? Really, but we can have fun. You can have fun with some of them. Oh, Pat says, this is Pat's friend, Karen. If you mean that your name was a different color, wait a minute, what'd she say? This is Pat's friend, Karen. If you mean that your name was a different color, means someone is saying your name. LOL. Pat is talking to the screen. Too bad you can't hear her. Okay, if your name shows up blue, Pat's name shows up blue, and there's a little wrench beside her, that means she is a moderator. Now, if somebody is trying to get your attention, they will put your whole name up into the chat, whatever they're chatting, and then that name, your name, will be highlighted to only you. So if somebody was to say Johanna Stevens there, if somebody was to write Johanna Stevens and send a note that was especially meant for her, then her name would show up highlighted in like orange or red. And so that's what you get when you get, that's another change of color in a name like that. I bet that was made it everything as clear as mud, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, see? And so now Turtle Creativity just says, hi, Elizabeth Brewer. Or she put the @ sign, at Elizabeth Brewer. And it shows up orange. Then she wrote, much love to you, Elizabeth Brewer. And it is showing up as orange. No, Karen means someone said her full name and then it was highlighted in usually orange color. Yes, it will be. That's how it will work. But if your name, so that's the two different colors. If it's orange, that means somebody is saying your name and they want your attention or to point something out. But if your color is just naturally blue with a wrench beside it, then you are a moderator. Like a policeman. You're like a policeman. All right. Okay. Barbara Batzer. I don't know if I said hello to you. Yes, Barbara. Don't give up on me, darling. I'm telling you, don't give up on me. I am going to get you. In fact, maybe just let me write this down. I was getting envelopes ready to send. Where did I put my? Oh, here. Barbara Betts. and because I was getting ready to mail out some of my my what do I call them? My and I didn't even say turtle hello to my dear turtle. That's terrible. But I was getting ready to send out some of my ATCs because I've been making ATCs. And so I did the first collection of my oh, I can't even talk. But yes, I I made on the group, on the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorn group. No, yeah, Scrap and Lizzie Unicorns group. There is a monthly challenge that's listed in the files. That each month there's a different challenge, and this month was white and cold. And so I made snowflakes, and I let it snow, and I put the 2019 on there, and that's what I did. I'll save one. One's going in my book, and 3 of them are getting mailed out. So, Barbara, I hope your address is in the. I hope you're in the group. I hope you're in the group, Barbara, and and so then I will make sure you get one of my Gail. No, I never did get your holiday card. You know, I need to take them all down and look and see just if I missed it, but I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. Yes, Pat saves me her popsicle sticks. Yes, she sent me a bunch. Yep. So anyhow, yes. And so Barbara, please forgive me and don't give up on me. Please don't. So anyhow, so this is now a second page that I have ready to go. Now this one here, and I have so many different types of papers too. So, and look, this is what I just cut off of that. This is what I just cut off of that end of that little envelope. So should I throw it away? No, we're not going to throw it away. We're just going to put it right up on the top of this page. And that just is like a cutie patootie. And so then I have like these little flowers. These little flowers, the bag within the bag. And I could put like a little flower right there with that scrap of paper that normally would be thrown in the rubbish. And I am just going to put a little bit of hot glue right there and put that little flower right there. And it looks like I planned that. And so that's a good page. Here's another page. This is another from the other half of this one, because these pages are 5.5 by 8.5. So oh, Pat goes and gets her popsicle on her way out because she knows where the good ones are kept. Oh my goodness. Yes. We got Elizabeth G in here too. Good deal. We got lots of Elizabeths. That's a good name. That's a very good name. Now this here, see what I'll do here. These are envelopes that I made. And I just call these side pocket envelopes. And I just made them out of envelopes. This is half an envelope. And I'm just going to put that on the side of this page. And then I made a little folder here to match it. It actually matches. There's a little bit of journaling pages in there. So you can just put that right inside there. Just put that right in there. Just slide it in there, just as slick as owl stuff, and then put that in there. And there is a envelope already. And then on here, I could put, see, because that looks a little boring. So, but here I have like a feather, like a like an Indian feather. I'm gonna put that on there. And so what you can do then is just keep going. Just, you know, your whatever. You just don't even have to have any plans. In my world anyway. Because normally if I plan something, I don't get very far. Okay, Gail, I will check for a message when we're done here. Yes, I will, dear. And so I'm just going to put that on there. And then another thing is, you know what I like? I like words. And so I just love words. And so I have some, you know, you can take, like print you out some words. What I'm working on right now too is, oh, hi, Susan Hill. What I'm working on is for the file section in the group is a listing of words and phrases. And I'm going to get those put in the I'm going to get them put in the files so that you can print them out. So that you can print them out and use them as you see fit. Because sometimes just a little phrase or a little word, especially in your ATCs, and you have a little word to go along with what image you, just that word can make that image almost mean so much. And so this is what I do then. I just take a word, and then I can cut that out and put a word. This one says breathtaking. Life is breathtaking. You walk out the door and you see life. You just see whatever it is you see, the nature, and it is breathtaking. So that's a good word. And then you can make just some little doodles as you go around, and it kind of finishes that up. And so you can just do whatever you want, you know, and there doesn't even have to be any rhyme or reason. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Some days I go in with a lot of ink and stuff, but some days I don't feel like doing ink and stuff, so I just do other things, which is I don't need ink. No, but I might change my mind after a while. But see, then that page looks nice, and it's got that. It'll have the holes here, but usually I put decoration on one side, not on the other. Another thing I'm careful to do when I put decoration is to keep so that your book is so that you're good. Yeah, no bad words. We will not do the bad words, Tracy. And is have some of your embellishments up here, some toward the center and some toward the bottom. That way your book, after you get your book together, your book will lay even. So it won't be all down here at the bottom or all up at the top. Like a lot of times we put our pockets at the bottom. Well, if you put a pocket page here at the bottom, make sure the next pocket page has something up here at the top. And so, see, so this is oh, and then I have these, I got a bunch of these little edges here too. These are like paper edges. I'm going to use these right up too. Happy Mail. I just love my Happy Mail because I just get things that I wouldn't even think to go purchase. So let's see. I think on this one, I'm just going to put a piece of this at the bottom. of this page. And it just gives it such, and each page, I like to have something for each page. And so, but that is how I go. Some people say less is more. I say more is more. Hi, Beth. Yes, I'm using art glitter glue. That's what I'm using. It's art glitter glue. Yep. Oh, you had your first. Hi, Irma. Irma had her first experience with fabric tack, and she's glued to everything. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah, this is art glitter glue, which I love this kind of glue. And when you put a exchange the cap that comes with it, which is already a if it's a fine tip, but if you can find a fine, like this has got a fine tip, so that this bottle of glue will last a very, very long time. So Susan Baker, did I say hi to you? Probably not, because I'm not even paying much attention. So there we go with that page. And then here, this one's going to need a little border too. And see, some people might say, oh, that doesn't match. Well, I would say, match is good enough for me, because I just love things. There's some people that have their house all done and, all this, they're just all kind of, everything matches and goes together and is in the same color scheme and, well, all that stuff. Yeah, not me, not this old gal. Not this old gal. Look at this one. I sewed that right down in the middle of the page. I didn't even worry about that. I just put it right down the middle of the page. Now, see, somebody might not really be able to write on this. So because somebody probably would not want to not be able to write on that, I would maybe just make that into a fun page. See, that's pretty on there. I have something. What do I have here? Oh, those are those. Okay. Oops, this is this. Okay, if you all were able to see the mess in this room, you would wonder how in the world life goes on on Springtime Street. Yeah. Okay, this just barely fits there. Wait a minute. Let me see. I don't want that to fall. I have this whole bin here, and it's all full of beautiful things. You see them? Beautiful, beautiful. Eye candy, eye candy. Yeah, that's what those are. Beautiful eye candy. So I'm just going to put, let me see. I got to make this smooth. Oh, there we go. That'll work now. Because, see, I want to pick things out of there, but I don't want to, and I'm not giving it much thought. I'm just picking things out of that box now that are there. And so, this will be a beautiful page. But this one I'm making more, this one is going to be more like a decorative page, So, and then, let's see, what shall I do? What shall I do? I know May sells in her shop, the glue, I mean. Can you get them on Amazon? What are we talking about? Oh, the fine tips, yes. You can get the fine tips on Amazon. But now, if you can find, I am just all about buying from other crafters. So there is, if you're talking about Mamie made it, and I can too, or did too. She sells a lot of things, and her prices are very comparative to other places. So I always say, if you can help support the crafters in our communities, in our crafting community, yes, Mimi, that's it, Johanna. She sells it in her shop, the glue. I think she also has the tips, the fine tips. But yes, if you can support a um like somebody from our creative community, then try to do that if you can before Amazon at the very last, Amazon, you can get everything at Amazon, and that's wonderful. But even still, um, if you can't, well then do think about, you know, you know, use Amazon, of course, if you can't go anywhere else, because you can get everything at Amazon. But I've got to where I really look on Etsy, and I look on and I follow links that um people and I hope all of you too will put links on the Scrap and Lizzie Unicorns group. If you find a place that you can buy from a family business or something that you can get at a decent price, then please share that with us, because we do know, we all know that we want to, if we can, support our fellow crafters, because it's like some people might think we're rich, but guess what? I so far have not met a rich crafter. And so it's always nice if you can support, and there is a few places like Stacy Evans, Pink Poodle Craft. She has got a little shop on Zibbit, and she has got some awesome things in her shop at a decent price. And so she's one that I do not think she has glue. I don't think she has glue, but she has quite a few things. Hi, Vanessa and Anita. Yes. Oh, good to see you. Good to see all of you. Yep. So that's what we like to see. Um, we like to support all of our fellow crafters when we can. And so sometimes a lot of people have Prime on Amazon, so they just shop there because then they get, free shipping, and you may have to pay shipping to someone else, but just yeah, just do it. Just do it. And yes, so we support one another. And so I have found that a lot of times at Tuesday morning you can find like really, really good deals. Not always, but most of the time you can. And what I have found is that you can get such good deals there that you can buy a package of something, break the package apart, and have a whole lot of Happy Meals, just little Happy Meals to send to people. And I mean, I don't send out a lot of Happy Mail. I mean, big Happy Meals. I don't have I not often anyway, but I can send out an envelope. Gail, that's good. Yes, Stacy, and yes, I like to shop from Stacy. She gets some of the neatest little things. Yes, anybody who has an Amazon affiliate link, which she has an Amazon, I have an Amazon affiliate link, which they just send me an email that saying that I may lose that because not enough people use that. And so, but I wouldn't mind if you all could kind of check you know, if you use my Amazon affiliate link, they don't give you a whole lot of a percentage, but they give you a little bit of a percentage. So, 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 yeah, if you buy at Amazon, go through somebody's affiliate, because then that person gets just a little bit, not a lot, but every little bit helps, you know. Yes, you did, Gail. You shopped on my Amazon at one time. I appreciate that. And so, and yep, and that is true. You know, we help each other where we can, and I appreciate every tiny bit of help that I have gotten from all of you wonderful people. You are just awesome. Let me see. I want to get, that's enough on that one. I want to see, here I have from the Rural King a popcorn bag, and I punched the holes in there for that page, which will make just a little cute little envy there where I can put something in it. Maybe I'll even put a little edge on there. So here I'm gonna, oh, thank you, Pat. Thank you. So, but yeah, I don't know. They said they'll give me a little bit more time, but if it doesn't look like people are using my link, but I don't advertise it. I do have it under my, always in the information under my videos, but I don't actually tell people. I guess I got to tell people it's there, but then I feel like I'm begging, and I don't want to ever feel like I'm begging. Okay, see here I've got a few pages that I just got pockets in them. So then in my pockets, I want to, oh, look, in my pockets, I have got, speaking of Pat, she sent me these. She sent, well, this is just some of what she sent me, but look at these tags. I'm going to just use those tags as they are. I'm going to put a little bit of string in there. She sent me these beautiful tags, and I'm telling you, for a lady that's blind in one eye and can only half see out of the other, that girl is amazing with what she does. So I'm going to put a tag in that one, and then let's see what. Let's see. Let's put this. Get that out of my way, and well, I have some little vintage things. This is a pad of received of petty cash. It's vintage. You can tell by the color. So I'll just stick that in there. And then I'm going to put another tag in this one. But like I say, when I start putting these together, before I actually bind them, I will not, I will stagger the different, look how pretty these tags are. And those are heavy tags. She used just, she used packaging from food packaging, and cut the tags, and then she covered both sides with designer paper, and look how pretty, look how beautiful that is. And then she sent them to me. Yeah, that is like awesome. And see, something we use a lot in our journals we put, the little guest checks are neat. You know what, you can write, you can journal on this. Look at that. I think some people ink them. Some people dye them with like you know, with tea dye or coffee dye. And that's awesome. But I love these tags. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Me and Pat, we swap back and forth. We call it our stuff for stuff. So she puts stuff in an envelope and sends it to me, or she sent me a box, and I put something in an envelope and sent it to her. And so we swap stuff for stuff. I got two girls I do that with, and it's amazing what kind of stuff we get in our. This is a time card here. That's an old time card. That's kind of old too. And so, see, now what I'm doing is I'm just finding some fun things to put. Oh, here, this isn't vintage or anything like that, but it's receipt. It's like a rent receipt or something. Yeah, it's a rent receipt. And then see what you can do with this. I can just take that and just staple it. Staple it. Just staple it right there. And there it is. Lizzie, Pat showed all the office lady and few of us all the goodies you sent her. Oh, you know what I was thinking about, Pat? That calendar that I sent you? If you cannot see it, maybe you could just prop that up in y'all's office, and then you have to walk down there every day to see what each day says. Because we're on page 3 already, because it's the 3rd. And so that might be a good idea. And then here I have some inter-office memo papers. 2 from, and see, these come from an old office building. And see, and what I will do is I'll just fold that right in half in two right there. Right half in two, I'll put that right there. And that's going to be in there. And then, oh, and then I like to use these cards like, here's Trivial Pursuit. Which of these trees has no branches? A Douglas fir, a sequoia, or a palm tree? That would be a palm tree, has no branches. Lizzie, the manager of our huge apartment complex, has ordered an extra large magnifier for Pat so she can read that wonderful calendar. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Susan Baker, you're the winner. Ding, 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 ding. A palm tree. Now, what's this one? What is the fastest team sport in the world? The fastest. Is it basketball, ice hockey, or soccer? Dominique. Let me see if it's soccer. Ice hockey. Susan Baker, it is ice hockey. You got that one right. Okay. What redheaded cartoon character is too cool to be 12? Is that Ginger, Pepper Ann, or Eliza? A redheaded cartoon character. I do not have a clue. Is too cool to be 12. Ginger, Pepper Ann, or Eliza? Anybody know that one? Anybody know that? I don't know him either. Okay, Pepper, says Vanessa. Yes, it was Pepper Ann. You are right. You knew that one. Pepper Ann. Okay. What are red bricks made out of? Stone, clay, or cement? Da, 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 da. Red bricks are made out of stone, clay, or cement. Clay, let's see. Yep, they are clay. Very good. And which of these workers is nicknamed Sawbones? A carpenter, an archaeologist, or a surgeon? Sawbones. A carpenter, Archaeologist or a surgeon? A carpenter, she says. It's a surgeon. Susan Baker, you was right again. It's a surgeon. Alrighty then. Then the last question. How old was Marco Polo when he set off on his journey to the east? Was he 17, 21, or 25? Marco Polo when he set off on his journey to the east. Hi, Patricia Stubbs. 25, they say. Oh, no, Lucinda, you were right. 17. These are always fun. This is the kids version, by the way. But see, and then put I like to put just one trivia card here and there in my journals because they're always fun. They're always fun just to ask somebody a question. Just ask somebody a question, just I always am going in there to my husband, testing his brain, make sure he's still functioning. And the thing is, he gets them right. I ask him hard ones. The hard trivia thing. Whenever I was working at when I was the activity director, everybody, all of the residents, they would the kids win all the time. Listen, you should read one of the joke popsicle sticks. Oh gosh, I should. I don't know where I put them. Oh, where did I put them? Sister, you need to come to my house and organize my things. I don't know where I put them. See now how pretty that looks just if I put that there, because I have got like just a whole bunch of just little die cuts in this one box. See, what if I put that there, and then where do I put them buttons? Buttons, buttons, buttons. So if I have these buttons, and if I just pick a button out of the box, button, who has the button? Let's get me a flat one. A flat button, hot gun. Okay, let's put this here. I hope I didn't put that too close. No, the hole will go through there. There we go. See there? Now that page is beautiful. And that was made out of a page out of a archaeology kind of a book. Yeah, it's fun stuff to read. And Pat is giggling at you. Believe me, Pat would love to be there. She is always cleaning my apartment, and I let her. I know Pat's the only one that I know ever that has told me that they absolutely love washing dishes. How many of you can say that you actually love washing dishes? Hi, Skylar. How are you doing, Skylar? Skylar is an absolute awesome person. If you have not subscribed to Skylar, be sure and subscribe to him. He's wonderful. So not me. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And Pat just loves, sometimes once I get in the dishwasher, I think, oh, my hands feel so good, in the nice warm water. But getting it first, jumping in there, it's like jumping in the pool right away. You just don't want to do that. Oh, Karen loves folding laundry. Yes. And sometimes I'm too lazy to load the dishwasher, Johanna. And so I'll wash the dishes by hand just so I don't have to bend over to load the dishwasher. Or sometimes the dishwasher is full of clean dishes and I'm too lazy to put them away. And so then I just wash whatever I got to wash right in the sink so I don't have to put them away and then load the dishwasher. It's just too much work. So, yeah. Oh, gosh. My husband has been doing my laundry, though. So, Yeah, I'm keeping him. Skylar, my Christmas was perfect. I hope yours was too. Ooh, what do we have here? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, this was Happy Meal. Oh, yeah. See, I got to remember to go in my die cut box because I have a lot of my beautiful subscribers. I'm so spoiled. I swear. Pat loves to clean except for windows. She says, I clean them when I move in and when I move out. That's very good. Oh my gosh. Anne says, well, dirty dishes are a blessing. They mean you have a roof over your head for the sink and you have food to eat. My grandmother stuck that in my head. And that is so true. That is so true, Anne. Yes. And Tracy, yours, well, once your dishwasher breaks, it's just another storage area. You just inherited more storage area for things. So, yeah. Hi, Kathy. It is good to see you, Kathy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. My uncle Henry, he's in heaven now, but he was always so funny. He was hysterical. And so when you'd call him, and they never had cell phones or anything, they just passed away. Both my aunt and uncle both passed away this past year, but and so they just had the old regular phone with no caller ID or anything because they were just, they were happy with that kind of life. And so, but he would pick up the phone when somebody would call and he goes, Henry the dishwasher. That's how he answered the phone. He was so funny. I bet he's the funniest angel in heaven. He probably keeps everybody entertained. He probably does. That was my Uncle Henry. Gosh, I miss him so much. Him and his beautiful wife, who were married like 100 years. I don't know. They were married like forever. They didn't ever have any children. All they had was each other. And they died like a week apart from each other. Once Pat watched an episode of Extreme Cheapskate, and the lady used the dishwasher to cook her lasagna on top while doing the dishes on the bottom. Oh, really? Huh. Seems like some soapy water would get in your lasagna. Dana, hello, Dana. And Patricia Stubbs' granddaughter. Her name is Dana. And I say hello to you, Dana. Dana, do you like to do crafts? I think should everyone should do crafts of some kind. Oh my goodness. And Johanna is off food now. She had foil to cover it, but it's still, yeah, I'd still be worried a little bit about. Look, everybody is saying hi to Dana. She loves crafts. That is wonderful. The children who grow up with crafts and doing any kind of art, and they grow up, I just believe, to be, I, well, I can't say better people, but I guess more content, I think, something like that. And Cheryl, you have heard of people cooking food in a dishwasher? I wonder if you didn't put any soap in there and you just put your potatoes in there. If you want to just cook some potatoes, baked potatoes, well, they'd be sort of baked potatoes. That might work. Use your dishwasher to cook fish. Oh my goodness. Yes, well-rounded people. That, I think that's it, Beth. Yes. Pat says she would rather try eating food that was cooked in a car engine than the dishwasher. My my hubster, both of my hubsters, my late hubster and my this hubster, both of them have used the car engine. Like when you send them to work with their lunch, if you send something, because a lot of times I sent my husband to work with leftovers from the night before, and just wrap them in aluminum foil, and he would put, you just put you just put them either on the dashboard, so the refraction of the light coming through, the sun coming through the glass would heat it, or just put it right in there on that engine and let that engine heat up dinner. And that was awesome. I thought, yeah, it's pretty smart. Why wash your dishes in the sink, then put them in the machine? Now where? Yes. Some people do really wash them and then put them in the dishwasher, like my sister-in-law. She says that is to sterilize them. She sterilizes everything though. She's a very sterile kind of person. My sister-in-law. Michelle, if you're watching, I love you. Even if you are a little OCD. I can see washing the dishes if you weren't going to run the dishwasher right away. Yeah. See, now in my house, we kind of, we don't, when it's just me and the hubster, we use very little dishes. And so then it is smarter just to wash up, two or three things after, after you're done, just wash up a couple dishes. But then if you do sometime like if you do like I do sometimes, and you wait 3 days before you wash the dishes, and you walk over to the sink and you say, oh, what is that smell? Then you say, oh, maybe I better put them in the dishwasher. Now, sometimes I do kind of get behind because I got a lot of crafts to do. Yes, the dishwasher does sterilize. Especially if there is something going around, if there's some kind of a virus going around, then then definitely put them in there, and that will sterilize the dishes and try to keep the germs down. So there are times when having a dishwasher is definitely, it's good. I mean, it's healthy. If you want to keep everybody healthy. So yep. So that's what you do. Okay. We're sorry for Tanya. What happened? I missed something. Okay, I missed something. So I missed something. Everyone, please go. Oh, I agree, Beth. You can only just. Okay. Okay, I missed something. Beth puts a quarter cup of bleach in, and there's no spots. Oh, wow. Lizzie, I love whenever you say, I better go clean up. Then you say, well, maybe not right now. I have more fun playing with my stuff. And that is true. That is true. You got to do what's important. Oh, Tanya, your mom is having trouble. Oh, God bless her. Moms are supposed to never be having problems. Never. Hi, Trucker Janie. It's good to see you. I am sure it was very upsetting, praying for peace for you and healing for her. Yes. And Catherine, you're going to bed. And I'm glad that you came by. I really am. Yes. Tanya, your mama, you and your mama both will be in my prayers. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Yeah, yeah, it's hard to hear about, especially our moms and our dads. It's just so much a part of us. My mom and my daddy both passed away very suddenly. Neither one of them were really sick that we knew of before they passed. And so, I mean, my dad was getting ready to go to work and my mom was at work in about 3 years apart. But that was, that's sad. It, you know, I didn't ever have to like take care of them or worry about them being sick. They, because of the way they went, and I can't say that I missed that. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I didn't have that worry, I guess. It was, of course, when they passed, it was, um, oh, it was a shock, very big shock, but I didn't have to work like my mom and dad, when my dad died, they just got home the day before from vacation. And then when my mom died, she was at work. She was a nurse and she was at work. And when she died, and so they never were sick that I had that worry about them. It was just such a jolt when they did pass and the way they did. And so, and so in a way, but they weren't supposed to go at their early 60s. That was, yeah, yeah, Joanna, my dad had a heart attack. He, massive heart attack, and my mother had pulmonary embolisms. And that's how, and they both went very, very quickly. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's right. It is exhausting. My late husband, he passed away with early onset Alzheimer's disease. I took care of him for about 5 years. With the last 2 years, he was I was taking total care of him. And yes, it was very exhausting. But even still, I knew this was going to end in death. This was in 97 when he passed away. And I thought, oh, I'm prepared. I know how this is going to end. But oh my God, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared at all. I did not want to go back home. Um, I didn't want to go back in my house. I mean, because that last day, he was home till the last day, and then he went to the hospital, and then he died that day in the hospital. But I didn't want to go back in my house. I thought, my gosh, I'm ready for this, and no, I wasn't. And so, yes, you're lucky every day you have with her. That is so true, Tanya. Yep. Oh, Katie, we're saying good night to Katie. Sweet dreams. Now, wait, who's Katie? I missed somebody. I don't want to do that. I don't want to miss people. I'm trying to be more watching the chat a little bit better because I'm not good at that. I made also ahead of time, I made a few of these little, just a little notebook like things, just little notebooks, because these are fun just to put in a pocket and just put that little journal in the pocket. So then there's another page ready for and here I have another pocket. So we're going to use another one of Pat's, um, let's see. Oh, Pat gave me this too. She really spoiled me rotten in that bag full of box of things she sent me. And so, This purple eyelash trim. How can you get any better than purple eyelash trim? And put that little string in there. She said I can finish up decorating these, but they're so beautiful just like that they are. You know what I could do though is I could put like a little butterfly. I could put a little butterfly. That's what I'll do. I'll put a little flutterby right on that tag right there, right on that beautiful tag. She sent me so many tags. She sent me like 100. Well, maybe there was only 95. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But look how pretty. Now see? Then that makes a really pretty tag to go in that pocket. Very pretty tag. Let me see. What else? What else should go in there? There must be something else that should go in there. Just put stuff. Just put stuff in there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's put another Trivial Pursuit card in there. And, oh, look at that little bird. Now, that won't show up too much on there. So we'll put that there. And then we'll, oh, that's cute. Oh, this bird. See, it's so cute. I'm going to put this bird. I always put a bird on it. Who is that? Somebody said on one of the live streams I was watching that if all else fails, it doesn't look right, just put a bird on it. And that's what I did. I just put a bird on there. Yeah, that's great. That bird, perfect. Perfecto mundo. And let's give her, oh, since she's pink, she's going to need a pink tag. She is going to need a pink tag. Yes, she is. Yep. Yuppers, yuppers, yuppers. Boy, am I making a mess. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That one's raveled or unraveled. It unraveled. How did it unravel like that? Okay, wait a minute. I got to fix this. It unraveled. So I'm going to put a knot in this because this is butamus. And I want to use it. So I'll put a knot in it so it will not unravel. And then I'll cut this end here and put a knot in it so it will not unravel. I am glad that Pat is teaching you a lot about the live chat stuff. So you need, whoever you are, what is your name? Susan? Seems like I know your name. Seems like you'd already said your name. But yeah, you should just hang out with us every Thursday night. Even if Pat's not there, but Pat's going to be there every Thursday night. So look at there. We'll put that in here. We'll put that little tag in there. And wait a minute. What is this? What is this in this box? Oh, yeah. Okay. This is more fun stuff. Oh, yes. I just found more stuff. Oh, look at this, how pretty that is. It's just pretty. So I'm putting it in there because it's just pretty. All right. Now. Okay. So then that one's good. Now this one needs a tag. So not pretty paper with just sewing threads and sewing needles. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine. Okay, so we will put this in here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Put that right in there. That belongs to be there. And then I think this flower, this beautiful flower belongs to be right there. It's where it belongs to be. That is what I'm saying belongs to be right there. And see how that page is. See, I get all these pages done, and then I will put them together and bind them. Now I use a cinch, and I was told at one time that the O-rings for the bind it all, the Zutter bind it all, would not fit the cinch, but they do. The only thing that you have to do differently with the cinch um, using your Zutter coils is when you go to shut the coils to mash them together. If you have, because I have 1-inch coils, and I put them on, I put the dial to 3/4 of an inch before I shut them, and they shut them perfect. So that's the only problem. If any of you ever, because I thought, oh no, I bought my cinch, I can't use all of the, because I had a whole bunch of coils, that were still from my Zutter, which I gave to a friend, and yeah, so then somebody said, oh no, you're not going to be able to use them, and I thought, oh no, that's not right, it cannot be, but as it turned out, I can use them with no problem. No problemo. Okay. Well, Pat is like my sister since she has no family except for her 2 cats, Tiger and Martin. Yep, that's her boys. Yep. Our pets are like our families. I have a lot of family. So I have a lot of family. So I've always got family around. They call me, they bother me, they do everything to me. Not really. They don't bother me. But my pets, um they've got the most glamorous doghouse ever, which isn't that cute, that bike die cut? I love that. I don't have that die though. Oh, Happy Meal. I get it in a Happy Meal. Um, but my back porch is the doghouse, and Lordy B, they've got they've got a futon back there, which I've got it opened up to a bed. And just yesterday, I went and washed all their blankets and sheets and everything off of their beds. And so while they were clean, I laid down there with them. And well, yeah, I have one dog that stays in the house, and my dogs all stayed in the house all the time. But lately, due to my aging process, if any of you know about that kind of thing, um, I get very unsteady. I've been very unsteady on my feet. Well, I have 4 miniature dachshunds, and the miniest one is 6 pounds, and she's 18 years old, so she does stay in the house. But the others are all bigger. Bernie's 11 pounds, and the other 2 are like 13 and 14 pounds. And so, but they get to live outside now. But we have a chain link fence that is just only around the house. And then we have the back porch, which is 10 by 20. It's big, a screened in porch. And we have got that set up there just so beautiful for them. In fact, they have more comforts out there than we have in our bedroom. And so, but yesterday I washed their blankets and give them some Suavitel fabric softener in them so they smell beautifully full. Well, these are 2 covers. See, even though I'm putting the cloth cover on my books, and they also will get a hardcover too on the inside. That's the spiral go onto. So that won't be just pages. It will be. I'm glad you're back, Miss Erin. We don't like you to be gone very long. Hi, Di. You fell asleep? How could that be? And so this is going to be a cover, back in front cover on my little books, my little books. So let's see, what else do we have here that I can decorate up? See, and then I'll have some shorter pages. I'll have some shorter pages here. And they'll just fit in the middle there somehow. But they'll decorate them up too. See, they all need little decorations. I like decorations. So this might be a little boring, I don't know, for you all, but I wanted to do something simple tonight so that I could really watch. Traffic is a nightmare, accidents everywhere. Oh, that's not good, Aaron. Are you driving tonight? Do you have to drive? Are you working tonight, Aaron? Aaron, the truck driver? Yes, Aaron drives the truck, and Trucker Janie drives a truck, and they both drive lots of miles in the truck. They're probably very safe drivers, safer than most. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I am thinking. Now let's see. This one I've got lace already on this edge. So it's going to need something else beautiful. Something else beautiful on this. Let's see. What can we put? What can we put on here? Let me see. What can we put on here? Anybody need $5? $5. You know what? Whenever I was at the restaurant, they had this little thing you could read all of these things. It says on a $5 bill, if you turn it over and you look at whatever's on the back of a $5 bill, every single state is written on that. I have to find, I don't never have a $5 bill though. I'm too poor. Oh, you parked for a few to take a break. So are you riding? Are you on your way, Aaron, to Brooksville, or on your way home? She drives to my area, but she gets there in the middle of the night. Yeah, I know it, Vanessa. One night, I'm going to make my hubster stay up all night and drive to Brooksville, where you go to, and just so I can say hi and get a hug, and then you can go on your way. That's what I want to do. I think I'm going to do that. I think I should do that. Don't you think I should do that? Do you think I should do that? I think I should do that. Because it's really not all that far. Really not all that far tall. Not at all. Oh, see, this will be pretty. I can put this on here and only glue half of it in there. Glue half like this, sort of thusly, like that, sort of thusly like that. And put that in here like this. And then I wouldn't make you get out this time of night. Oh, really? What time do you show up at your destination? At your destination. I could always get my daughter to drive. And we could go to like I would get there about 8 to 10, just depends. Oh. See, I think that there's like a Waffle House or something real close by there. I could get my daughter and we could drive over there and we could hang out at the Waffle House because we sort of like to eat. And we wait for you. We'd wait for you. We would. Oh, I got a lot of these. Man, I need to look in this here box more often. I got some neat stuff in here. I got neat stuff. Isn't that amazing? Oh, look at how beautiful she is. She needs to go in there. That come out of some graphic 45 papers. Oh, that's right. I cut. Oh, oh, look at this lady. She's playing the a violin or a fiddle. Yeah. Yes, you are going to come to my house, Erin, and you're going to come and you're going to craft, and that is what we're going to do. One Saturday very soon. Now that the holidays are over, and yes, it's a plan, and I'm going to write that down. And then I'm going to keep bugging you until it actually happens. Isn't she beautiful? You know what, see, you can do when you find a beautiful image like this? You can just make a corner pocket. Corner pocket, and I'm going to put that right there, that corner pocket in there. And then so I don't mess her picture up at all. She's just beautiful. And then here's another little card from the graphic 45. I think this was the gilded lily? Gilded something. But it's got beautiful images and stuff. See? So that'll be a nice page. And so by getting all these pages done ahead of time, then, yes, Erin, you stay safe out on them kooky roads. A bunch of cuckoo bunga people out there. But see, and then if you just go like this, like, and you're not getting them in order or nothing, you're just kind of getting them ready. You're just getting them sort of ready. And then, ooh, that's pretty. I got hot glue that one though. And that's very pretty. Sometimes I just amaze myself when I figure out something very pretty. Oh, then I should put one of these little flowers right in the middle. I don't want to make it like thick. But oh, that's pretty. Oh, and I'll do the hot glue too. I'll put that there. Now that's pretty. See there? And oh, and then you just do one page at a time, and see, like I told you before, I'm only doing one side, putting something on one side. So you got all this side to journal and all this side to journal. And you know, some people might think, well, when you turn a page like this, it's hard to write on that lump. Well, you just kind of write around the lump, or just write real gentle, and it's okay. No big deal. Don't let stuff like that bother you. You know, don't let that kind of stuff bother you, because we don't need to be bothered. We do not. Oh, I don't want to cover this because this is a whole recipe. Oh, this side I can. This one I'll put something on this side. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I want to do that. That's what I want to do. And so I'm just going to put this right here like this. And then I still have more butterflies here. And put this butterfly on here like this. And Cherry B. Cherry B. Hi, how are you? Cherry B 1115. Cherry B 1115. That's a new name for me. Okay, now see, here I go panhandling my group. I have a new group. I've only had it for like 2-3 weeks, but it's my new group, and it's called Scrap and Lizzie Unicorns. It's a Facebook group, and I just want people to just show up and be nice. Share your things and come on and look and see what other people are sharing. Just say hi, how are you? And then one of the things I just really love doing is ATC cards, ATC artist trading cards. And so that is the one thing that I'm sort of concentrating on now. I may change my mind. You never know about me. I may change my mind and want to do something else later on. But for right now, I'm sort of concentrating on ATC cards because I like for us to be able to make things and share. But I'm not really into too much swapping. Um, um, because I haven't figured out a way that we can make it that it is you know, people kind of get hurt sometimes with the swapping. They get, I don't know, whatever it is, but but this way, if we do the ATC cards, it's just one little piece of art, one little piece of art, and see there, my one little ATC card. That's my first one of the year, 2019. Let it snow. Yep, I'm gonna mail 3 of them out tomorrow to somebody. But maybe you, if your name is in the list of addresses, if your name and address is in there, you just may get a AT. You know what? I really need to send an ATC to Erin because I told her like about 8 months ago that I was going to send her one. Do you think I've sent her one yet? No, I haven't because I'm a dork. So most people that I say, oh, I'm going to do this, they say she doesn't ever do it. She does nothing. Well, for one thing, um, oh, I am in your group and I love it. My name real is Eva. Okay, Cherry B. Your real name is Eva, so I'll know you by Eva. Yes. That is snow cute, isn't it, Tracy? You are awesome. It's snow cute. So in the group though, there is a in the files. Always look in the files and see what the heck I put in there because I don't remember. But there is a page that I put challenges up, which the challenges will be the challenges are one a month for a challenge, and you got all month long to do the challenge. And they're ATC cards. You can make one card just for your own collection, or you can make more than one if you want to share. And if you want to send any off, you can make more than one. And so and January's is about snow and the color white. I think that's all I put on that one. And so you cold. Oh, I didn't put snow. I put cold and the color white. So you could put vanilla ice cream. It would be cold in the color white. So anything like that. See, so I put snowflakes on mine and it says let it snow. So it's very cold and it's very January-ish. And then February, it's something different. I think the color is red and the color, and it's hearts and something. So, yeah, so you just, whatever floats your boat is what you put in there. Whatever floats your boat. And you need to get your boat floating. And so, but it's fun. And so then post your pictures. Just post pictures of the challenge. Don't send them to me. Just post them. And then I will keep track of everybody who posts for the month. And you got all month, all your whole month to post them. And And then I will, of everybody who posts, that they post cards from the challenge. If everybody posts, I will put down a name on a piece of paper for everybody who has posted their pictures, and I will pick a winner. And there will be a winner that will get a prize in the mail. It won't be anything big and fancy. It's not going to be a Lamborghini or a Harley. You're on your own for your Harleys. And so, but yes, there'll be a prize involved. And so, and all you have to do is do it and then post a picture of it. And that's it. That's it. That's the whole story. That's the whole story right there. And who knows? You might be the winner. You may be the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We don't know what the prize is going to be. I haven't decided. I haven't got a clue. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's right, Tracy. You're getting the ATC ANSI, so you can start already on your ATC challenge. My first ATC group project, live group project, will be on the morning of the 7th. And then again on the evening of the 8th. And I'm doing it that way with 2 different times because on account of, because I have friends on both sides of this planet. And if always I just do things at night, like I do this at 9, then the folks on the other side of this planet are probably sleeping. And so then they miss all the fancy stuff, they miss it all. And so because they're sleeping, you'd think they just would stay awake, but that doesn't always happen. And so that's why I'm doing one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So one is 8 o'clock Eastern time in the morning on Tuesday, and then 8 o'clock in the evening Eastern time on Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. Because Eastern time, because I'm a Floridian. Hi, Wanda. There's Wanda. Mitzi, I don't think I even said hello to Mitzi. Gosh. Yes. I talked to my son today, Patricia, and he said that they are getting so much snow, but they're in Apache County, Arizona, which is near north, what is that? New Mexico. And they're like in the high on the mountain. They're on the high mountain. But they're having lots of snow. So the kids are having fun. They are building a snowman. So yeah, that's my son. Which, in case any of you know this story, my son didn't speak to me for 3 years. He was on his high horse. Sometimes your kids get on their high horse. Well, he jumped off his high horse and called me on Christmas Day. I didn't know if I should go over there and kill him or if, so I didn't. I just was happy. I just was happy as a clam that he called me. And so since we spoke on Christmas, I've talked to him probably 3 hours on the telephone at different times or more. And he's sent me pictures of the children, sent me pictures of the snow. He's just been wonderful. And so life doesn't stay crummy all the time. So I'm glad. I'm happy. So I don't know where you are, Patricia, how far away from Apache County you are, but that's where he's at. He's in Apache County. Apache. He lives off grid. off grid. You know, that does sound like fun because I could have lived in the pioneer days, but now I don't think I could do it. Sparkling like an icicle this evening. Yep, I know. I'm happy. So, yep, and that's the way life should be. Life is too short. Life is too short. So we need to enjoy every day. We need to enjoy every minute of every day and never give up. Never give up. You know, every minute of every day. And so, and that's what I try to do. I try to do. And I'm usually always happy. Very, very rarely am I not happy. I'm just a happy person. There was a time in my life when I was a little bit not happy, but I got over it. I got way over it. I got over it, and I am no longer an unhappy person ever. Unless we're out of ice cream. Now, if we run out of ice cream, well, that's a little rough. But we try not to run out of ice cream. Actually, I don't actually have ice cream. I have sugar-free popsicles, which I'm using that as my sugar-free. As long as Florida doesn't get snow, I'm good. Seeing other states getting the flurries. Isn't that the truth? I love snow as long as it's in pictures. I think it's beautiful. I sure don't want to live in it. No, not this old woman. I'm done with that snow. Been there, done that. I walked to school one time when I was like, I don't know how old I was, but I walked to school because the bus, when I lived in Minnesota, where my sister Pat lives, and the buses couldn't get through because of the snow. Well, I wanted to go to school, so I walked to school. Wasn't really that far, but it wasn't really that far to get to the school, but I walked nonetheless. And because I wanted to go to school. And when I was, we had cloakrooms back then. I don't know about cloakrooms anymore, but they had cloakrooms. I put my cloak in the cloakroom, and I put my things away, and then I went and sat at my desk, and I was doing my schoolwork. And my teacher went by. She goes, "Oh, Elizabeth, your legs." And I looked down at my legs, and I had these blisters on my legs. They were like big as a teacup on the front. What happened was the snow went down. See, the boots that I was wearing, they zipped up the front, and the snow went inside that part. And and it went in there, and I froze my legs. It froze in just them spots right on the front, like the front of my ankles up above, just a little bit. And I had blisters the size of teacups. So she called my mother and had my mother come pick me up. And so my mother took me to the doctor, which then to see what the doctor thought about that. But the doctor, my doctor, Dr. Ruma, Dr. Oh gosh, I just knew his name a minute ago, but it left me. Anyway, he said just leave the blister and just be very careful as not to pop the blister, and the blister will pop on its own. It'll start shrinking, but that was the best healing was the liquid that was in the blister, something like that anyway. And so, but I had froze my legs. 15. Oh wait, what are y'all talking about? Heavy. Oh yes, Karen, this is wallpaper. These particular ones is wallpaper. These ones are wallpaper borders. Aren't they cute? So they make just little short little pages. This one here is out of a wallpaper sample book, but it wasn't actually the sample of wallpaper. It was just a paper that was dividing something. Okay, I'm trying to see what we're talking about here. Something. Oh, there it is. Renee. I'm well, Pat. I'm snuggled under one of those wonderful weighted blankets. Christmas gifts from hubby. Renee, that I want one of them. I thought that might be what y'all was talking about, is the weighted blanket. I would love a weighted blanket, but they're expensive. So you know what I've been thinking about, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start buying those packets of like those little plastic beads that you put in stuffed animals and stuff, and that you put in stuffed animals, the little plastic beads, and I want to make pillows out of them. So I thought maybe if I make like a 4-inch pillow out of them and just start making them. And then when I get enough made, then I'll sew like 4 together and then I'll put 4 more together. But I just want to make like a pillow. And I think before long, I will have enough to make my weighted blanket. As it is right now, I've got about 12 blankets on my bed. And I cover myself completely up with it, completely. And and I have to be completely under it. I got to feel like I'm in a cocoon. I love the weight of it. And I'm lucky that I have to use a CPAP machine at night. Well, those are cool because if you wear a CPAP machine, then you can cover your whole head up and you got that hose sticking out from the blanket so you can breathe just fine. I'd get one of them just even if I didn't need it. But yes, and and so you made, yes, I love the weight too. And do you know that you can even they use them especially with children with autism. And if you have anxiety, if you are troubled with anxiety or panic attacks or anything like that, and you have a weighted blanket that weight on you, um, that is amazing. But the weighted blankets are quite expensive. They're quite expensive to buy. And so, that's why I don't own one, because everything I've seen is like $250 and up for them. Yes, they are absolutely good for many, many reasons. I used to have hot flashes, but I don't anymore. And I don't get overheated either. So, what tests? Weighted vests help some of my kiddies in the classroom to be able to settle down. Oh, Karen, do you teach challenged children? Oh my, that you know what, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a social worker. That's what was I wanted to do. But I was never able to go and get trained to be a social worker, but that's what I always wanted to be, a social worker. And oh, you would wake up in a panic. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's every once in a while I have to stick a foot out from under my blankets, just a foot. And then the foot by sticking one foot out if it gets too warm, but it usually does not get too warm. Grandpa's garden. Oh, aromatherapy weighted items, including washable covers. A remedial reading and math class at Boys and Girls Club. The kids test low in their schools and have other issues as well. Oh, that would be an awesome job, in my opinion. That you would go home really feeling like you have given of yourself. That's the way I felt when I was working with the elderly. I just felt like, gosh, they ought to pay me. I ought to pay them to let me be in that place rather than paying me to work. And so, but I loved it. I loved working with, and I worked with Alzheimer's and other related dementias. And I loved it. I just absolutely loved being with them. So they had catalog, not special needs. So they were, yeah, we have like Eckerd Foundation here. Yeah. Okay. Hubby says he got your blanket on Amazon. I'll have to check and see what kind of prices they are. Yeah. Serious and sad challenges. It is kind of sad, Karen. Um, a lot of these children have problems that could probably be avoided or turned around, but there's a lot of parents now that I don't know, if not to say anything bad about parenting, but because parenting, all parents do what they do what they know how to do. And so, but sometimes, like a single parent, if the single parent, it has to go to work and she's not there enough with the child, and sometimes things can just go to hell in a handbasket. And then the children suffer. So it's just absolutely wonderful that there's people like you that are willing to get up every morning and go and help these children. So I'm very happy for people like you, because there's a lot of people that says, oh no, I'm not going to do that kind of a job. And so, yeah, so kudos for you to help. You're helping our future when you do that, because, hi Emily, you're helping our future, because these children are our future of our country. And so, and sometimes just a few kind words to them, um, the way you make them feel, things like that is what a lot of these children need. That's all they need. Just, sometimes that's all that they need. And for somebody to let them know that they are special and that they're fine. They're going to be fine. There's just some children just need a um, little bit of extra encouragement, and let them know that they are okay. Oh, you homeschool your medically fragile, homebound, autistic, deaf son who is almost 15. Bless your heart, Renee. Oh, bless your heart, Renee. Yeah, that's that's it. I have my my brother has a child that just turned 32. I think she just turned 32. But she's like totally brain damaged. She started having seizures when she was about 3 months old. She started having seizures, and apparently there's some kind of divider that's in between the lobes of the brain. But as the brain grows, these divider things or these things disappear. Well, hers didn't disappear. And so then by the time she was 3 months old, the pressure started causing seizures. She still has seizures, but not real bad. And but like them parents, my brother and his wife are amazing. I mean, they like to go on cruises and stuff, and they always take Rachel with them. She has to be pushed around in a chair. She has to be fed. She has to be diapered. She has to do they have to do all this for this young lady, and she is just beautiful. I mean, she can't make eye contact. She is just very brain damaged. And but like when they go on their cruises, they take Rachel with them. They said, we do not know what she is absorbing inside, and so they don't want to just leave her in a home somewhere or something, because they said, no, we think that she can hear us and understand us, and things like that. And like I told my brother, God only sends these kind of children to very special people. And they never even give you one idea that they may be stressed over it. They do it so well. Hi, Grace. How are you, darling? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have to send Karen some AT. Hmm. Wait a minute. Let's see. What did I miss here? Lizzie has my address. I have 15 students. Wow. We got to send some AC, air conditioning. I'm a chef in an elderly home, and some days are hard, but most days I just love the contact I have with them. Yes, I agree with you, Nancy. My goodness, I was the activity director for many years in a in an old folks home, and at the last part, I was I was with just the Alzheimer's and dementia, and I loved every day I was there, and I'm glad I was there because I loved it so much, because I would see some of the nursing staff or some of the staff that was there, I think, for a paycheck, and not because they were, because I would see them get aggravated, like with these elderly, and I would think, wait a minute, these people are the ones that are paying your paycheck. Please treat them with some kind of respect and love and caring, and you know yeah, I would get very aggravated, and I kind of let them know, and still didn't come yet, Miss Grace. I keep stalking the mailman. Oh, send ATC cards for the children. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, now let me write that down so I don't forget. I have to And that was, oh, see, I'm trying to use my mouse on my phone. It doesn't work that way. For the children. And we're talking about, let me get this wrote down again because my memory is so doggone slippery. Slippery as ice. Okay, so that was Karen. Okay. Okay, Karen. Giannini, etc. Okay, I think I'm going to yeah. You know what would be fun is Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is at the beginning of February. Boy, if I made some, if very good, Pat, my assistant. Thank you. You get these things wrote down because I'm trying to get things. I'm trying to pay more attention to the chat and you broke your wrist, Nancy. How dare? Yeah, I put that 15 children, and I'm thinking about right now. I'm thinking about a ATC with like a pocket in it with a little groundhog in it in the pocket. I'm thinking that might be cute. Happy Groundhog Day. All right, this is fun. This is the kind of stuff I love. This is what I love right there. So I got that wrote down. Yes, I'll have to talk to you, Pat, so I can share your notes. Oh, that would be a good idea, Tracy. If you all made, that would be fun. And we could have a whole bunch to send. Because they are so fun. They're just so much fun. Oh, she might go early because of her diabetes, Grace? Yes. Messages of encouragement to keep reading would be super. Yes. Okay, that is okay. And you know, that's like the ones I'm thinking about is the what I was thinking about groundhog in the little pocket. Then there can be a message. The groundhog's message could be something about having fun reading, something like that. Love it. Oh, they're going to induce her. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, we got to pray for her that everything goes well with her and the baby and the little one. How far along did you say she was? I think you just wrote it, but I think you said 29 weeks. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, put that on there. Can you post something on your page about this and where to send them? I'd love to send one or two. Okay, I will. We will. I will. We will. Pat, remind me. Yeah, Pat has to remind me all the time. But that is, doing for others is something that I love to do. And then now we also have, now who said that they were the cook at a cook at a retirement home? Okay, I'll have to look through these later, all of this. Because see, that would be another fun project to do, is to send maybe like maybe like Valentine's, on Valentine's Day, to all the residents at the home she works at, or to enough Valentine for the elderly too. Children and elderly, they are my. Okay, now I'm gonna have to look through these. Oh, Nancy Forsley. I'm gonna get in touch with you, Nancy Forsley. I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down. Nancy Forsley. Forsley. And she's a chef in the elderly. Yeah, it can be hard there. Okay, chef at retirement home. And how many, you'll have to let me know how many residents average do you have at that retirement home, Nancy? Because that can be another great project to do. 175. Okay, yeah, you're in a big place. Um, okay. Thank you, Pat. And Pat, you have a very good assistant there, Pat. Don't you think it's a good idea though? I love this idea. 175. I'm going to write that down. 175. And it really, if we all 175 residents, if we all work together on this, and if we all work together on this, we can come up with as many. We can come up with so much. And just coming up with the idea to help, um well, I want to say less fortunate, but that's kind of a dumb phrase, I think. But I know from working in a retirement home, in a rest home, they I know how a lot of them are so alone. And it was always the same ones that would get mail, and then there was some that didn't get anything. And so if we have just a bubble wrap package stuffed full of cards or ATCs or things that could go at their lunch table or something, um, that would that little bit, yes, the isolated, exactly. um we don't ask to grow old. I mean, it just happens. Some people grow old and never lose contact with family. They never lose contact with self, and they do well. But then there's others that when there is something like any kind of dementia in the elderly, it's just so sad. It is just like they are robbed of everything they ever were. So yeah, I think we are on to something here. Hi, Peter. Yes, putting a smile on someone's face. That is right. Yes, we care. And oh my gosh, yes. I am so glad you know, this puts a purpose. This puts a purpose for another purpose, for our group. Um, and I love that purpose. I love it. Hi, Ethel. would be nice for them to know where in the world or USA they come from. Yes, exactly. So that is a very good idea, Ethel, is to make sure you just can sign your name, your first name, and where you are from. Put your first name. This comes from Elsie and East Duwadidi. Just whatever, how perfect. How perfect. Oh, I love this. You guys are so smart. I just love it. You're doing so well. Now I've got a jillion more things rushing through my brain. Rushing through my brain. In our little ATCs, like I made these 4 last night and I did them or early this morning. I did them on a video and it took like 30 minutes, but I could have made 8 of them even just as fast. But these are kind of heavy, and so it's like it's something, not just a little piece of paper. Make them a little heavy so that they're actually something substantial for them to hold in their hand. And like on mine, I've got some perfect pearls and I've got some stickles and stuff, so they've got some texture on them too. And so having a little bit of texture on there. I mean, even I like to sit there and just rub my finger across that texture. And this is, Lizzie says you can make more using the Let It Snow tissue paper she sent you. Yes. Oh my goodness. I have got to read. Yes, you'll be writing down the notes. I am going to read through the chat again because I know I didn't get everything. Karen says, thankfully, I did send her home with crayons, colored pencils, and a book. We'll investigate tomorrow why she didn't get donations we had available. Okay, I missed that part. You see, this is why I have to go back and read sometimes, because I look down here to get something, and then the chat moves fast, and then I miss some. But that's okay. I can go back and read. That just, that just gives, purpose. Everybody has got a reason for crafting and doing things like we do. But when that crafting includes a purpose, then it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. What can I say? It's just wonderful. More flutterbys. More flutterbys. Okay, so I put this in here. I love these little pockets. Somebody sent me these pockets. Probably one of you all. But my brain with the fog. Okay, Pat says, love to all of you. Her treatment is over and she is getting unhooked. I had fun being her typer and learned so much from you all. Well, I am glad to meet you. What did you say your first name was? Well, Pat, tell me what her first name is in case she doesn't. But maybe you can just join us every Thursday night. Yes, I may just call you. What time do you get home? How long does it take you to get home? Because I'm going to be done here. What time is it? Oh, it's already 11:15. Oh, good. Oh, your name is Julie. Juli. That is cool. Oh, Julie. Well, I think I like Juli. Okay, Julie. Thank you for being her typist. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Boy, you know what? Thank you so much, Julie. And it's so good to meet you. And it is just so awesome. I'm just got the goosebumps for all the ideas and thoughts that were exchanged and shared tonight. And I look forward to us getting busy. The little girl's cousin was the one to tell me the story. Interesting that the girl herself wasn't complaining. She just answered my question about the cousin's comment. Didn't feel sorry for herself. Hmm, more confused. Like I say, I'm going to go back through and read. See, she's doing it with no convictions. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, goodness sakes. Here I am. I usually only go to 11 o'clock, which is 2 hours for me. But I can't believe how fast the time went. And it's already 11:17 here at my house in Central Florida. In Central Florida. And so I can just go on and on. I could just go on and on. But I'm going to bring this, I'm going to shut this down with some positive thinking, with some positive words. I'm going to put this plug in here and I might continue on. Now I want to call Pat, but I don't know what time she's going to get home. Oh, look at that. It says my phone is down to 15%. Well, that's enough percent for me to find something to read. Now, I'm going to, let's see, what can I go right here? Oh, this looks good. No, I don't want that one. I am at the center of peace. That's where I am. That's where I am for now. So I'm going to read this. This is where's my glasses? Here they are. Okay. I am at the center of peace. It is safe to look within for my peace of mind. Each time you look deep into yourself, you are going to find incredibly beautiful treasures. I affirm the following. I always have to have a bookmark. The outer world does not touch me. I am in charge of my own being. I guard my inner world, for it is there that I create. I do whatever I need to do to keep my inner world peaceful. My inner peace is essential for my health and well-being. I go within and find that space where all is quiet and serene. I may see it as peaceful, deep, quiet pool surrounded by green grass and tall, silent trees. I might feel it as white, billowy clouds upon which to lie and be caressed. I may hear it as a flowing, delightful music soothing my senses. No matter how I choose to experience my inner space, I find peace. At this center of peace, I am the pureness and the stillness of the center of my creative process. In peace, I create. In peace, I live and move and experience life because I keep myself centered in inner peace. I have peace in my outer world. Although others may have discord and chaos, it doesn't touch me, for I declare peace for myself. Although there may be madness all around me, I am calm and peaceful. The universe is one of great order and peacefulness, and I reflect this in my every moment of life. The stars and the planets do not need to be worried or fearful in order to maintain their heavenly orbits, nor does chaotic thinking contribute to my peaceful existence in life. I choose to express peacefulness, for I am peace, and so it is. And I like that. I like that. Um, and that's what we do. We are at peace in our center, in our core. We are always at peace, but sometimes we allow some of the things outside of us to filter into our core, and we have to know when to not allow them in, push them aside. We don't need that. Other people might be having a problem, let them have their problems. And we don't have to take it within us. We can help them. We can pray for them. We can do, what we can. But that's it. Okay, so I want to thank you all for coming by. Thank you so much for all of your input tonight. Um, I just, I just love hearing what you all say, reading what you all say. And so I'm going to call it a night, and I'm going to say, God bless you, and may He watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you on the very next video. God bless.